Remember when we actually used to record crap?
Yeah, before the universe decided that it was trying to level me up for a boss fight.
So I wasn't going to call you out, but I mean, you seem to have done that yourself.
It's entirely my fault. I decided to take a vacation at the beginning of January, and the universe was like, oh, he's resting. Get him. So.
Things happened. Okay, so Kyle is famous?
Mm-hmm. This is a narrative-driven, choice-based text game that is one of the funniest things you'll ever play.
I was about to say, it sounds riveting already. I love text.
Yeah. Now, this is... I figured since... Long story short, I'm in a cast now, and I can't play anything co-op. I figured we'd get back into the swing of things with something silly.
Okay, so I'm assuming I picked start then.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He is famous.
Uh-huh.
Kyle is the most popular talk show host in recent memory. Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle the most excellent dumpy white man.
Dumpy?
Yep.
Okay.
Top Tech has noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields.
Okay, hold on. What STEM fields?
Like science, technology, engineering, and math.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details.
Feels a little bit intrusive.
Most online videos are best-of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. Eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist.
Okay.
She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview.
Okay, can I stop you for a second?
Yeah.
Do we do a thing?
We do.
Okay.
We're getting there. This is the setup. I promise you'll make choices and then things will happen and then you'll make more choices.
Okay.
Yeah. I promise there's things.
And it's all text?
Yep. Don't worry, it's good though.
Just want to say, it's sounding...
Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely.
Wildly? Say wildly?
Actually, yes, wildly. Because
that might happen.
There are no wrong answers. Everything leads to an ending.
Ryan, when you say there are no wrong answers, you realize that sounds like a challenge.
Uh-huh. It's a threat.
Oh, boy.
Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely.
Was it, though?
Wither away or exit the bed.
Was it? I almost feel like picking wither away this soon is going to be a bad ending immediately.
It won't be. They're all endings. Whichever one. Just choose whatever comes to you.
Oh, boy.
Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom.
What exactly where am I scavenging? Am I scavenging the trash?
You're in the bedroom, so you're just scavenging the bedroom. Could be anything.
The bedroom trash?
Might be.
Let's open the closet.
Kyle opened the closet. It was dark. He could only really see his hanging shirts.
Sure, you know what? Let's,
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is.
Skunk pasties. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, I just noticed. Time until... Wait, so it...
It took 3 hours to get to your closet, yeah.
Why does it take 3 hours for me to get out of bed and go to my closet?
Because Kyle is famous.
Right? That's not... That's not an answer to that... I mean, it's an answer, technically, but it's not a good answer to that question.
Exactly. Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self.
So notice time until interview is...
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm allergic to dusty armor, I guess.
You good?
Yep.
So I notice, despite not making more choices, time is still ticking down. So it took me another 3 hours to put on the armor.
Well, it's very heavy armor.
Okay.
Kyle walked into the small hallway that connected the rooms of his apartment together.
Now, why are some choices yellow and some are white?
Because they open up even more decisions.
Okay, so I guess this is just like a one-way thing or
yeah,
something?
Yeah, it's a thing that's in this room. The other stuff is moving to new areas.
Okay.
More decisions.
We need to have breakfast.
Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen.
We need a good...
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's prepare breakfast.
Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast, along with small fruit cup and grilled sausage.
Little did the general public know that Kyle was a guest star on How To Basic.
Kyle smashed his breakfast to a pulp using both fists.
Hey, let's go back to the kitchen.
Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was locked with a small keyhole.
Are you... Okay. Did you lock your pantry from yourself?
Kyle walked into the small hallway that connected the rooms of his apartment together.
Let's go. We have 14... We spent...
Half the day.
We spent 16... No! 16 hours! That's more than half the day. We spent 16 hours getting out of bed, getting dressed, and breaking breakfast, and breaking fast.
Kyle walked out into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him.
Wait, so it's... I can't, like, go to the interview?
Whenever your time runs out, you go straight to the interview.
Oh, okay, so all of this is prep work.
Yep.
Okay, well, I do need to learn about the techie stuff.
Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot playing soft music from a small microphone.
What am I asking free samples of?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, I'll take it.
Kyle asked the store attendant whether or not they offered any free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused and slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for a free sample.
A free sample of what?
Wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out. Grab with hand, grab with teeth.
Oh boy, this is, Oh, the choices.
Kyle firmly clamped his mouth around the outstretched phone, creating several punctures in the screen.
How hard are you biting this thing?
Hard enough to get a good grip on it.
Let's say I work with phones daily. What?
You poor thing.
Broke the glass with your teeth?
Good teeth. Kyle grunted and yanked with his head until the attendant let go of the phone. The phone is now Kyle's to use forever.
Now, why is it in red text saying to use forever? So does that like go through? Like, does it?
I don't know.
Does it? Like,
I've never actually gotten the phone before.
Follow playthroughs or something?
Maybe. I've never had the phone before. It's all new for me. Kyle
Dandy.
walked out into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him.
Think they'll comment if I go back to the tech store?
Maybe.
Like, we've already given you one quote-unquote free sample. What do you want?
Kyle approached his downstore neighbor's door and knocked.
Like the screen shake for the knocking.
A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
Why are you wearing armor?
Good morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Ask Gabby about Gabby or ask Gabby about Rachel?
How are you doing, Gabby?
Gabby, tell me about yourself. Gabby stiffened. Oh, you know, she said, putting on a fake smile. I just sit around here. Yeah, I don't get around much. Never go out at night. Just stay here. Right here. Gabby glared at Kyle. Convinced by Gabby's statement, Kyle bid her goodbye and returned to the street.
Okay.
Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
I got a question. Am I still wearing the armor and holding
Yes.
the... Oh, dandy. All right.
Kyle responded.
Look, what I do in my own time is my business, but when I'm in front of the camera, I'm going to keep it business. I'm going to keep it professional.
And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest.
I take her hand and I accidentally crush it with the giant armored gauntlet I happen to be wearing.
After other mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
I mean, she probably could use more introduction. Do the viewers know who that is?
Maybe. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here.
Oh,
In
yeah?
response, Kyle collapsed to the floor.
Fucking what?
From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle has passed out.
Look, I smashed my breakfast just fine, alright?
Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor.
You didn't bring me anything? Cool.
He prepared by starving himself.
Alright, so, is that the game?
That's one ending.
Okay, neat.
The interview goes places if you manage to eat something. And some other preparation.
Like I say, if you manage to eat something like this is a difficult thing.
Well, you put on your armor.
I did.
And destroyed your breakfast.
I did put on the armor, and I how-to basic to my breakfast. Alright, so what's the difference between reset and repeat?
I think reset starts you over from the beginning entirely as if it was a fresh run. I don't know what repeat does.
Okay, so it's basically from...
Oh, but you still have the armor and the phone.
Oh.
Cool.
So is there...
Or maybe it's playing...
There we go.
There we go.
Okay,
so.
there we go.
And now you have a phone so you can browse social media.
So some of these do carry over.
That's cool. I didn't notice that.
Okay, so you said you have not had the phone before. Well, I guess we're browsing social media then.
Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked #1 and #2 show on television.
How?
Maybe it's syndicated on another network, so like the live broadcast is #1 and the rerun is #2. Star Trek The Next Generation was that way for a while.
Okay. Let's get a little more. I'm gonna...
New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating.
I'm sorry? Should I do one more?
Sure.
I'll do one more.
Another grand larceny in crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country.
Ah, well then. Anyway.
Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom.
I'm gonna look for the key.
Okay.
I wanna look for the pantry key.
Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for...
Gossip.
Kyle firmly pressed his ear to the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I heard Rachel May is going on a trip out of the country soon. Oh, girlfriend, tell me more. Well, what I will tell you is that every night I don a mask that looks like a bug and fight misdoers.
I'm sorry.
There was a stunned silence. Then a door opened, and someone exited the neighbor's apartment.
That's quite enough.
Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom.
Also, I got the little gossip icon at the top. So
and I will tell you, sit at desk will help you actually prepare for the interview.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm checking the desk drawer. Small key.
Hey, hey.
Pantry. Back to desk.
Okay.
Alright, so now let's write some notes.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Am I a mother?
Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother?
Oh boy. These are something. Wow. You know what? Let's start professionally. We can go downhill from there.
Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed or blended? Ever eaten a raw egg whole?
Have you ever unhinged your jaw like a snake and just consumed an entire egg?
Kyle wrote down his third question. What's your funniest story?
This is not a question!
Do you ever smile? Or, I purposely ran over a puppy.
That is not a question! Do you ever smile?
Kyle wrote down his last question. What's your guilty pleasure? Do you feel guilty? Are you guilty?
God damn it. Do you feel guilty?
Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk.
Oh, I cannot wait for this interview. Okay. We have limited time. We need to get to the kitchen.
Yep.
We need to get to the kitchen. We need to check the pantry. Unlock with small key.
The pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't been moved for years, but eventually opened. Inside of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard.
Oh, dear God.
You need to eat.
This is absolutely...
You have 3 hours and you need to eat.
3 hours and I need to eat. And if you're not chugging an entire bottle of lard, can you really say you're eating?
Kyle voraciously grabbed the closet bottle, snapped the neck against the wall, and sucked out all of the fat within a minute.
Oh, should I chug another one or should I stop?
Stop.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Open fridge.
Try prepare breakfast as well, just in case. I don't know.
I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Because think
you're
about
at 0 hours, yeah.
I picked prepare breakfast last time, and it gave me one more thing where I had the food in front of me.
Eat the fridge!
I'm not going to eat the fridge. I'm going to eat the condiments. Did I have enough time to eat the condiments?
I don't know. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his
Okay,
host...
alright.
Oh, wait, there we go.
I had not put on clothes that day.
Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day.
Oopsie poopsie.
Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes.
Don't you look away from me.
Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked at him directly.
Don't you look away. You look at me.
As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set.
Rachel, you get back here. I spent plenty of time preparing these questions.
One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone.
God damn it. By being a nudist. Well. Okay. You know what? Maybe I am interested in this game slightly. Maybe I'm slightly interested.
Yep. I knew this game would be up your alley.
This is something. This is definitely something.
I miss this.
Something is a word you could technically use to qualify whatever this is.
Kyle is famous.
Kyle's,
Something.
Oh yeah, Kyle is. I think the word we're looking for is infamous. We're gonna dabble. So I'm wondering, how many of those top things will carry over? Because apparently I still have the. Hold on. Okay, I do have the phone, so the phone stays.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if the key would stay as well or what. Because I'm wondering if I grab the bottle of lard for later, and then like just leave the house, and maybe I'll see it. Like I'll find a use for something.
Maybe. So 2 things we definitely know you need to do though: get dressed,
and eat. Okay. All right. So we're definitely gonna do those things, and maybe more next time.